Welcome to the new unit of this course, Work Effectively with Others. Skills covered: ensure appropriate communication with others, workplace etiquettes, This unit forms the basis of any workplace coordination and is called Work Effectively with Others. No matter what kind of workplace you are positioned at, effective communication is the cornerstone of every process and project. This unit will walk you through some ideal and beneficial workplace communication tips and practices. Also, you will learn about several workplace etiquettes to conduct meetings, conversations, and deliver on projects efficiently. Dear learner, before kickstarting with your new lesson, here's a quick activity for you. Suppose you have a new team member who has joined your organization as a co-worker. How will you introduce yourself and your organization practices to him? Explain briefly. So let's kickstart the lesson. Section 1. Appropriate communication with others. The first section in this unit envelops practical skills to improve your communication practices at the workplace. The success of any organization depends on how well its employees get along with each other by communicating work and other matters effectively. Below are some basic tips to start with. People love it when you call them by their names, so try to recall every co-worker's name quickly. It doesn't matter a person is more or less significant because of his or her designation. You should respect every employee. Make your own assessment of how you behave with your supervisor, subordinates, and peers. If you notice your behavior is putting you in a negative light, change your attitude immediately. Don't show interest or ask people to share their personal lives with you. This makes people uncomfortable in the job. Different people have different personal space than your own. Usually, what you say is not important, how you are saying matters. Accurate communication is very important, whether you are communicating in a spoken or written way. Here's how to communicate better with your colleagues. First, you must listen to your colleagues carefully, positioning your body towards people and look at them directly. Never interrupt them while they're speaking. If you listen to them closely and wait for them to finish speaking, you'll only be able to understand what people are trying to speak. After listening, you can ask questions to clarify any issues. To understand your colleague point of view and feelings, a face-to-face communication helps with building the trust and openness. While giving feedback, don't involve personal feelings and make sure your teammates fully understand what you're trying to tell them. If someone did a great job, offer positive support and give them upgrading tips without being unkind or dominant. To build faith with your teammates, it's significant that you act steadily and with honesty. Clearly communicate collaboratively and confidentially with them while showing the respect to earn their faith. Colleagues' personal lives should be discussed during breaks or after work to know better by talking. This helps to build faith. Don't get too causal in your discussions to make people uncomfortable. First, repeat what you have to say and how you would say it in your head. Express your thoughts after understanding the needs and doubts of your teammates. Try not to give complicated descriptions and endorsements with the expectation that your colleagues will understand everything straight away. Short, simple, and direct communications are the best way to express themselves. Hope you have gained a fair idea about how effective workplace communication works. Let's revise what you have learned with some questions before jumping on to the next section about workplace etiquettes. The second section of this unit talks about workplace etiquettes, including organizational policies and ideal practices to follow. Once you enter an organization, you ought to follow its policies and procedures to maintain a good record. Here are some ideal policies of working at an organization. That includes: never use abusive words, follow work etiquettes, never share secret or confidential information with your colleagues, help your colleagues in case of emergency or difficult situations, coach your colleagues in case of problems, and about organization policies and procedures. In the business world, the way you present yourself to others tells capacities about you. Seconds of the meetings will decide first impressions about others. Present yourself professional after you're hired for the job. Here are some important tips that help you succeed in the workplace. To improve the overall image and confidence, a good impression in the workplace plays an important role. At the beginning of your first day, meet each of your teammates. Always make eye contact, turn towards them, and listen attentively with coworkers if they are speaking to you. Never assume you can wear casual clothing to work. Always verify and follow the employer's office dress code. Bag or purse and the belongings you carry in them must say something about your personality. Disordered items may diminish from the image you would like to present. In a first-time meeting with someone, smile and shake hands palm to palm with a gentle control. Always be alert and ready to contribute to the company, and avoid sleepiness, which can cause a negative effect in the workplace. Kindness and courtesy is the most important factor which always counts. Spending more time at the workplace means you must adhere to certain workstation etiquettes as well. Here are a few. Workstation should be professional and well ordered with suitable private touches. It reflects a good impression on the teammates. Always give respect to other space, whether it is a cubicle or office, so not just walk in. You should knock or make your presence gently known. Always invite teammates if they have a few minutes to talk. Wait until you're invited to sit down. Don't assume greeting of your presence is an invitation to sit down. An important phone call could be damaged by you, so don't interrupt people on the phone. Bound personal calls if your workspaces don't have a door. Always ask your superior when and where it is suitable to use your phone in the office. Smells and noise from food can be distracting others, so avoid food consumption to a minimum. This brings us to the end of this unit of workplace communication and etiquettes. Hope you are now well prepared to excel at a new workplace and impress teammates with your mannerisms. Next up, a quick activity followed by an exercise for you to practice your communication skills. Hello learner. In this activity, you need to explain how you will ask for a colleague's help, being a new candidate at a banking organization who's unable to work with complex systems and domains. Hope you have gained basic knowledge about how to initiate effective communication among your teammates. Now you have to complete the last part, that is the post-session exercise to finish this module. Hello learner. In this post-session exercise, you have to answer the questions on your screen correctly to complete this module. Question 1. State true or false. You should openly discuss personal relationships with your colleagues to ask for help and advice. Correct answer is false. Question 2. Select the correct practices for effective communication. Option A. Listening actively. Option B. Speaking politely. Option C. Offering constructive criticism. Option D. All of the above. Correct answer is option D. Question 3. List down at least 3 ideal workplace policies and procedures. Answer. Point 1. Never use abusive words with the colleagues. Point 2. Follow work etiquettes. Point 3. Never share secret or confidential information with your colleagues. Question 4. How would you make a positive experience in the workplace? Option A. Greet only your managers. Option B. Listen only when you agree with your co-workers. Option C. Shake hands gently when you meet someone. Option D. Take a nap when you have completed your work. Correct answer is option C. Question 5. Say true or false. You should avoid excessive food consumption at your workstation. Answer is true. We hope you were able to find the correct answers to the questions. All the best for the coming final section.